For over a decade, buying a home meant paying over asking, giving up every protection in the contract, and letting the seller live in the house you just bought for free. I know it sounds crazy, right? But that was reality in one of the strongest seller markets we've ever seen. Today, the game has changed. And if you're a buyer, this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Hey, it's Frank Spencer, Mr. Chatsworth. I'm a local realtor serving Porter Ranch, Northridge, Chatsworth, the greater San Fernando Valley, and don't forget Simi. If you're thinking about buying a home, I want to show you why today's market may be the smartest time to do it in the last 15 years. But before I do, I want to just remind you, subscribe for local market updates, home selling tips, and buyer strategies that actually work. And if you're so inclined, click like. I really would appreciate it, and ring the bell. So, let's rewind a few years. If you bought a home between 2012 and 2022, chances are you bought it on the seller's terms. That meant you paid over asking, you waived your appraisal contingency, you gave up your inspection protections even if major issues were uncovered, you let the seller stay in the home post-close for free or next to nothing, and you probably, in the end, felt like you won because the competition was so fierce. Where are we now? Let's talk about it. Could be a buyer's advantage. And this is what's happening in 2025. Interest rates have stabilized and may come down in early 26. Inventory is rising, and sellers no longer in the driver's seat alone. You have leverage. That means that if you're buying a home today, you're not just making offers, you're negotiating. You're asking for repairs, you're getting seller concessions, and you're choosing your terms. In short, the leverage is switched. But you might be asking yourself, is this a bubble? Let's talk facts. You might actually be thinking that if the market is softening, shouldn't I wait for prices to drop further? On that point, let me be very clear. This is not 2008, and here's why. In 2008, we had 4 million homes for sale. Today, nationwide, we're looking at about 1.5 million. Back then, almost 6% of the mortgages were in default. Today, we're barely over 1%. Back then, most homeowners owed more than their home was worth. Today, they're sitting on record equity. So no, we're not headed for a collapse. We're in a correction, a rebalancing, if you will, a market that finally gives buyers a fighting chance. Now here's the part that most buyers miss. If you wait for rates to come down before buying, you might lower your monthly payment, maybe, but you'll also be back in bidding wars with 10 other people who've been waiting too. And guess what? All that leverage you have today, it's gone. Buy now while competition is low, and refinance later when rates drop. That's the play smart buyers are making right now. Look, the numbers don't lie. This is one of the most favorable buyer environments we've seen in over a decade. If you're considering making a move, don't wait for the market to wake up and take your leverage away. If you're thinking about buying or just want a strategy session tailored to your goals, reach out anytime. I'm here to help you buy smart, negotiate strong, and win in this market. Message me directly by texting Chatsworth 1 to 88,000. And I'll get right back to you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone thinking of buying soon. I'm Frank Spencer, Mr. Chatsworth, and I'll see you around the neighborhood.